morning, good evening, and good afternoon, gents. Virtual Archivist TaikunZ here. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on when it comes to Japanese Unison League updates, as the Madoka event was already over. It's so quick to come and by, and I'm used to it being 3 to 4 weeks long for each collab, but this one was over quick, and I missed a couple of few things about the collab that I'll get to on this video. Also, I've been busy updating the wiki when it comes to the 5th anniversary event that happened on Global UL, which was already finished a couple of days ago as well. So I'm still working on the 5th anniversary returning events, and I've been putting them alongside the wiki. But anyway, let's get started. So as you see from the screen here, there's a treasure spawn including the new Ultimate Madoka. So it doesn't have any connections with the ranking reward Ultimate Madoka from the previous Madoka collab, as it is its own separate monster and it doesn't upgrade from it. Which is kinda too bad though, because inconsistent and stuff. So as you see here, the jackpot is the summoning scroll or a random stat Ultimate Madoka, and then the rest are treasure medals of these varying quantities. And then we have droplets of ether, or drops of ether, or awakening orb piece or awakening orb, and then more treasure medals, and then a cost 28 or more SSR class ticket. So what does Ultimate Madoka do? I already inputted it in the wiki. So as you see here, from the last time it was red links all over, now it's pretty much complete. So let's head on over here, and as you see, it's Ultimate Madoka, 39 cost, and then here's the following stats, and then here's the following skills. So some notable stuff is that she has buff removal resistance, and then the attack and M attack buff limit because she buffs for 100% attack and M attack increase. And then she has a Twilight skill, which is the same as Demon Cecilia, and the element of Destiny, which is the same as Erdverd's field effect. Then here are the following potentials. So for a closer look of Ultimate Madoka, here she is. So it's all available in the wiki right now. So as mentioned last time, the Witches Underlings that are unique to this collab are actually obtainable. And it was from an event quest which I didn't get to see unfortunately when it was still around. It involves the Nutcracker Witch, and it was available for only certain times. So here's one of them, which is a Witch Underling. The weird part about them is that they have random stats. Usually when they have these SR monsters, they are on a fixed stat. So I guess you can obtain them at random. So it says here it's based on lot. So probably a true Madoka fan would be familiar with these underlings. And then here's another Witch Underling, also random stats. And then it's based on Lilia. So yeah, they're not too remarkable since they're only SR monsters. They're more of for collection purposes. So there were more collaboration furniture included during the Madoka collaboration event, and here are 5 of them. So first off, we got Mami's muskets. I'm not sure where they can be obtained during the collab event, but it's probably during one of the event quests that are up for a limited time because I didn't actually see them unfortunately. So yeah, it's a small furniture. All of them are small furniture by the way. It sticks to the ground, if I guess, just like in the anime. And then we have this Witch Underling. And then here, we've seen this before. This is the ranking reward Madoka plush. So nothing too remarkable. It has paralysis resistance of ×1. There are better furniture that has ×3 paralysis resistance. So these are purely for the fans and the collectors. And then we have the Homoda plush too. So there's also that. Same case for her. Blind ×1. There are already blind ×3 furniture. So it's more of for the plushie collectors out there. So these are more to add to your collection. And then the last one is the Charlotte plush. So this Charlotte Flush, I've seen it in Twitter before, on the official Japanese Unison League Twitter. And I think it's an exclusive reward there, but I might be wrong. So chances are, this might be forgotten in Global. So I need Yudren's help to remind Ateam to release this as one of the obtainable furniture. So who wouldn't want to have Charlotte in their room? So the following items are item exchanges from the Madoka collaboration event. So this one is from one of the event quests, and this one is the Cosmetic exchange medal. So let's check the first one. This is the summoning scroll for the Nutcracker Witch. This one is the login bonus Madoka and Kyubey Min. And then these are the freebies witches which are available during the first Madoka event. And then there's Kyubey. And then the witch underlings from the previous collaboration event. And then here are the rest of the exchanges. As for the Cosmetic exchange medal, here are the following. So you get those new weapon and defense gear, and then the old weapon and defense gear from the previous collab. Not exactly the spawn ones, but just the item exchange ribbon ones. And then the head and face cosmetics of the characters from the anime. So now we move on to things from Unison League that I missed last week. So last week was actually Japanese Children's Day. It's a holiday in Japan for children. Of course, it's self-explanatory. So Unison League actually celebrates this regularly every year. And this year it happens to be Peach and Wolfheznal. So it's a step-up spawn, and here are the following steps. So it's Google translated, so pardon the sloppy English. So it's half off, 15 gems for the first step, you get 1 Children's Day armor guaranteed, and then you get some step-up medals, which ranges from times 10 to times 100. So the second step, 30 gems, 1 Children's Day monster gear guaranteed, and then bonus times 10 to 100 step-up medals. So third step, you get cost 29 or more water element weapon, and it's gonna be on the list below. And then the fourth step is cost 30 or more water element defense gear. And then same once again, step up medal times 10 to 100. And then the last step, it will guarantee Young, Heart, Peach, and Wolfheznal. And then you get 50 to 200 step up medals. So we'll get to what they do later on. And here are the following Children's Day monsters. So there's Mitsunari, there's Yashamaru, and Deer. And then here are the following Children's Day weapons and defense gear series from last year, and then the last year. And then here are the following water element weapons and defense gear that you can get from the steps. Feel free to pause to check each one. They're all older gear, by the way. Oh, I kind of want the headband. I think I already got it in my global account. And then there's that. So, what I have here is the Children's Day series snapbox from the wiki. And I listed some of the Children's Day related stuff here. I don't have this complete yet, but back in 2016, it was the Fire Element Neza, which is a weird one because they rarely re-release this. The last time Fire Neza was re-released in Japanese Unison League, it involved in a cosplay ticket, which is rare for them to do. So I'm not sure who it was in 2017, but 2018 it was Deer, then 2018 it was Yashamaru, 2019 it was Mitsunari, so this 2020 it's Peach and Wolfheznal. So let's head on over to what they do. So here's them, then here's the stats, and then the following skills. So for the following skills, has this Omni removal, which is remove resurrection, wards, damage nullifying effects, damage reflection, continuous healing, and damage reduction, just like Odin. And then removes buffs as well. And that is before they attack. So the attack goes through after they remove reflex and barriers, and then remove status ailments from all allies, and then applies hero. So the order of the skills are actually important. That's how you know when stuff will be applied. So, for example, this removal will apply first and then the attack happens later on. So you gotta look out for those for your monsters. So sometimes you get cursed and then there's a monster that removes ailments and heals, but it heals for 0 damage. I mean for 0 health. That's because the healing comes first before the ailment removal. But before I digress, here's the following potentials. It has confuse resistance and water defense, and then the stat slot, the regular stuff, and that's pretty much it. So for high resolution, just check out the wiki, it's already there. So remember this monster, Abeno Seimei. It's one of the Unison favorite monsters that we don't see often anymore because he's not re-released that often compared to years ago. Who would have thought that it'll be the central focus of the Weatherkin story, and it will have the very first branch enlightenment in Unison League. So let's enter the new and improved Abeno Seimei. Turns out that he's the one controlling all the Weatherkins with the tags and stuff. So he branches into either fire or dark element Abeno Seimei, and is 39 cost with the following stats. So we'll get onto what he does later on. But on the enlightenment menu, you'll be able to see which one do you want to branch into. So he has a quest in game, as seen here. But let's get back here to explain the special rules. So HP recovery effect reduction to your team, cooldown time increase, and nullified buff, nullified unison gauge increase as well, and cost recovery speed reduction, attack ability accuracy reduction for your team as well, and critical hit chance is nullified for your team. Except when you use a weather monster, Weatherkin monster, which is the 7 Weatherkins that were released. Right now, there's a star element Weatherkin in Global UL. So we're also complete on Weatherkins in Global now. All that's left is releasing Abeno Seimei there as well. So when you use a Weatherkin, maximum HP increase by 200%, and then light elemental attack increase for the entire team. So yeah, here's once again Abeno Seimei. So let's head on over to what each does. So here's the fire element one, and here are the following skills. So for fire element Abeno Seimei, he has the all elemental attack increase, and then he has regen, unison gauge gains, and then status ailment resistance increase, along with status ailment removal too for your team. And then as an enlightened monster, he has a passive skill. So passive skill critical hit chance increase by 10%. So I don't have the info yet on what you need for the enlightenment, but I'll fill that in later on once I have more info about it. So if you want to see a large resolution of Abeno Seimei, it's already in the wiki. As for the dark element, here are the following skills. So he has prohibit unison as seen here, then removes buffs on your enemies, removes damage reflect, damage reduction, and continuous heal, and then reduces unison gauge gains. Also has frenzy for yourself. So for the passive skill for this one, it has status ailment success value increase by 10 when equipped in the main slot. So this includes unison effects. So for example, you have a prohibit unison monster. The success value for that will increase if this Abeno Seimei is on the main slot. So far I only know that you need Dark Spirit Orb and Purple Pasa King. I assume that the materials will be the same as regular Enlightened monsters, but I could be wrong on that. So once again, the high resolution for that is also available in the wiki. So let's head on over to the game and try the quest out. Oh wait, before that, yeah, okay, so there's a story for it. We'll try that later on. So, let's see. I'm gonna do it on the only difficulty that's available to me. Okay, Start off, we have Silver Firefox. Second wave. Oh no, Kotaro, no. Oh god, no. This is where everyone dies. This Kotaro is pretty strong though, not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Alright, take 2. Ah, damn it! Third time's a charm, maybe. Ah, nice. Round 4, give it up for round 4. Alright! Finally! And there we go, okay. Finally, we got through that. And now the third wave. Oh, has that cheesy effect, huh? Oh yikes! I shouldn't have wasted my my MR in there. This is gonna be tough. Cleric, please. Cleric. Ah, that sucks. Oh, it's only one continue. So now all that's left to do is to try the story. Now as you see, there's Abeno Seimei. Oh yeah, this reminds me that I have to do the story in the wiki sometime soon. I have to input all the story now that the star element of Weatherkin is already out now. So let's do this. Who's available for use in the Unison Bar? Let's see. Oh, we can use Miharu. Okay, here's the boss. Okay, let's use Miharu here. Okay. Quest clear. Oh, you get an Abeno Seimei for free now. What? That's so weird. Canary. And that's it for their story. Here are the following prestige rewards list. So, you see these items, I'll explain later on what they do. So, feel free to pause once again to check them out on your own. Oh, they have this Ninoyu for a limited time for 100,000 prestige. Oh, the green scroll and the blue scroll. I explained on a previous video on what those proficiency scroll does. So since I received Abeno Seimei from that quest, I can check the enlightenment, and I was wrong earlier. It seems you're going to need these items, which are available from the event quest that we just did earlier with the Kotaro. So you can switch the element from here. And then as you see, it's now requiring the dark element version. So same here, you have to get these items from the event. So here we have one of the new event quests. It's a fire element event with Cheshire Cat. So it's one of those quests wherein you need special rules to be able to do the quest. So the rules this time are you can only use water monsters, increase maximum HP by 100%, and then 20% reduction on attack ability accuracy for your team, and then you can only reuse Unison monsters once you use them all at least once. So here's Cheshire Cat, and it's one of those monsters wherein they only have one stat slot up for one of the stats, and then the other doesn't get any. So those series of monsters are only 37 cost, and this one is 38 cost, and which is, I'm guessing, it's slightly less outdated, but it's still outdated by meta standards. But the 37 costs are way outdated by now, so I'm fine with it breaking the pattern. So expect the dark element and the time element monsters to also have these stats, if not higher. So here we have Smiling Cat God Cheshire Cat, temporary name. So here's the stats. I'll fill those in once I get more info from Limipedia. And then here are the following skills. So cost recovery speed reduction, action speed reduction for your enemies, increase attack ability accuracy for all allies, and then target yourself, cost recovery speed increase. So the potentials are additional unison effect, maximum HP increase, stat debuffs removed, unison gauge gain increase for all allies, and then here's the stat slot up for only a single stat, which is the first stat. And then curse resistance plus 30. So let's head on over to the game and check out the event itself. So yeah, here's the special rules once again from earlier. So let's do the second difficulty this time. Hopefully no more Kotaro. Right, let's go. Let's move the paralysis of our friend. Pull this again here. Oh, we already had the second wave, so we missed the first wave. Alright, that's that. And then here's Cheshire Cat. Oh, okay, I need the uni. Oh! Good thing I bring Ushiwakaman. Oh, it has the Tawara collab monster. Misaka. Right, we should be able to breeze this through after the uni. Let's see. And there we go. Oh, it dropped something. 200 proficiency. And once again, 200 proficiency. Okay. Ah, big XP. You get Crimson Spirit Orb as a treasure reward. Here's the following prestige reward list. So feel free to pause once again. So as with new events, comes with a counter spawn to it. So this is the counter spawn to Cheshire Cat, and her name is Aigis. She's water element and 39 cost. And it's a treasure spawn, surprise surprise. So the jackpot is a summoning scroll or a random stat of Aigis, and then treasure medal times 700 to 1000. And then the other boxes include featured weapon, featured defense gear, drops or droplets of feather times 1, these varying quantities of treasure medals, and XP quest key or super XP quest key. So here are the following featured weapons and defense gear that you can get. So pause once again to see them slowly. There we go. So let's head on over to the game to check the animations for Aigis. So here's the SSR animation. And then here's the UR. Same but in gold. I mean gold plated, of course. And then let's head on over to the spawn. So this is the spawn. 6 treasure boxes. And then here's the following exchange. So these are the amounts that you need to exchange in treasure medals. Right, so what does Aigis exactly do? Why did I say Aigis? It's in the wiki as well, and here are the following stats, and then the following skills. So notably, she has Kismet, and then the Eyes and Shield, has Damage Reflect as well, Attack Ability Accuracy, and then Unison Gauge Increase, and then she has Serenity. And then here are the following potentials. Has Water Elemental Attack by 1. It's the same potential as Shingen. And then Paralysis Resistance plus 30. Lastly, we have a note from the producer of Unison League. He does this often, but I don't get to cover them because they already get released. So, first off, he tells about the enlightened Abeno Seimei, which has been with us for 4 years now. It's been that long. But yeah, this was the first attempt at branching enlightenment. And yeah, we talked about this earlier in the video. So now that the Weatherkin saga is over, there's gonna be a new series of elemental monsters coming for June. So, one of the monsters in the cosmetic design contest hasn't been implemented yet, and it's this Reddit looking monster over here, which is scheduled between June or July. It's going to appear as an event, it seems. It says here. So, Guild the Lion stuff, you can get the Golden Kodora. And then this one is scheduled for June. Bahamut. Nice. I'm looking forward to that one. And then ability course for beginners. So this is gonna be a beginner thing, I guess, for the main 5 elements. It's so weird to see the NPC characters actually having player avatars now. So this one is Aries. So Joe's hair is actually Aries' hair, I guess. Then there's Airi over here. You know, the noticeable lack of the F word, the F character. got replaced by Airi, and then there's Luca, Lancer. We've seen her already in that form, and then we've seen Testino already in that form. Wish you can get the cosmetics, by the way, for Testino. I remember in the Korean version it's obtainable, but for some reason, both in global and Japanese UL, we can't get these cosmetics. And then we have Marielle here, the archer, and Shupel, the cleric. And this is rare because I've never seen these cosmetics nor the hair before. So yeah, I hope this tutorial will actually give this for free or something for exchange. Okay, so it says here, the 2020 championships for Unison League is going to be considered to be done purely online because of, you know, current events and situations that can get you demonetized or banned in YouTube if you talk about them. But yeah, they're considering that for this year's championships. And that's pretty much it. And that'll be all for this week in Japanese Unison League. So if you like this video, please give it a like, come subscribe to the channel for some more Unison League content. So I do other contents too, and I decided that I'll begin to stream sometime soon or tomorrow because connection, I assume, is going to be better for streaming sometime soon. And I hope so because I really miss streaming. I think I haven't streamed in forever. It says here a week ago for the last Unison script video. We do these stream video things often, so come check out the channel whenever you can. So thank you for watching, and this has been TaikunZ, zoning out.